Well, hey, hello, Leah. Welcome back uh, to my office. Thanks for coming in. I know this is our second meeting, so let me ask you this: how are things going? You've been about 2 weeks in, I think, the classes now. How are things going here at CAEL University? Good. Have you made some friends? Yeah. You do? Are you? Did you find any clubs or anything like that to be in? Sure.
Kind of looking around.
Looking around. I know you're interested in maybe being part of theater. Did you happen to check into any of that to see like how you try out or anything like that, how you get involved? Maybe if you can't even make one of the actors as a freshman, how to be involved, so you kind of stay connected. Not yet. Well, I didn't really encourage you to do that because that's important. Uh, so I did check. Looks like you're doing all right. Obviously, in classes starting out, and again, it's obviously only a really short time in, but you've had obviously some things you've done in class, so it looks like you're off to a great start. Um, just as a reminder, again, I'm here to help you and assist you through your journey as you're undecided right now on what you want to do for your major. Again, once you decide on that, you'll get passed off to somebody in the department. So, with that being said, kind of the purpose of today's meeting is to kind of discuss your results from the ONET assessment, and then work through kind of some of the things that it maybe kind of showed you. Talk about maybe some challenges and things like that moving forward, and how it might be useful to help you decide on a major. So thank you for coming in. I know my assistant said that you came in a couple days ago to do the assessment. So thanks for doing that. Did you happen to check out some of your results after the assessment?
Yeah.
What do you remember seeing?
I got most of my results were all artistic.
Artistic?
Creative things.
Creative things, yeah. I noticed you were actually very artistic. Um, you came back wise. So obviously, and that matches up with kind of what you told me our first meeting, that you kind of like creative writing, you're into theater, things like that. So actually, that matched up with what you told me. So that's a good thing. And then I don't know, did you happen to see past artistic look at any of the potential careers
I
and
don't
jobs?
think so.
No, I think that's fine. Yeah, we're going to talk about that today. That's all. That's all right. So, um, so again, thanks for coming in. The one thing I always like to say about any of these assessments, and the ONET's not the only one, but it's not assessments are not the end all be all. Meaning, it can be very helpful to you as you look at kind of what you might want to do for a major occupation, kind of career goals, but they're not always right 100% accurate because it's based on what you're feeling kind of at that moment. Different assessments sometimes ask questions a little bit different. So just understand that as we're talking, it doesn't mean, hey, you have to do this or you have to do that. It kind of gives you a good idea of what you might be interested in. So, as you know, right, you were the artistic, and then you had past that, you had some choices on different types of job zones. Obviously, since you're here at a 4-year college, that would fall into like high job zone. The medium job zone would be people that maybe go to like a trade school or go to a community college. The one below that was for people that maybe are trying to just get a job right out of high school. But I kind of looked at the medium job zone and the high job zone for you to look through what it was kind of saying for your results. Also, there was another zone above that. That'd be people that can go on and get advanced degrees, like a master's degree or a doctorate degree. Like obviously, that would be kind of for somebody like me for that high job zone. So, first of all, medium job zone. Again, you're kind of fitting the high, but medium. Some of the things it kind of talked about was things that have to do with fine arts. It actually said theater, you know, fabrics, things like that. It's kind of the design business, right? People that design clothes and things like that. Fashion designer, actually dancer. Now, as we know, several of those there's some significant challenges like jobs that you can get, right. There's not a lot of jobs for a dancer out there. Same thing, there's not a lot of jobs for people that act professionally out there. That small percentage of people that do that full time. And I've obviously some people do it, they have a career, and then maybe they kind of do that on the side as an extra thing because they enjoy it and they're good about it. The high job zone, that's more right since you're at a 4-year college. So let's look at that. Some of the possible careers came up are art designer, graphic designer, So there's like things in the art department. Interior designer. These are people that design like houses. Sometimes when companies build new houses, interior designers will design like the color of the paint on the wall and how the shelves are built and things like that. Interior designers work when they build big office buildings, or like when universities like CAEL build a new building. Interior designers kind of help plan out what the inside should look like. They're not like the architects; that's more the outside. When the interior designers work with the architect, kind of plan the inside out. So that came up. Creative arts was on there. Also film, music education. So let's thinking of those. Are any of those kind of interesting to you, like graphic design, interior design, arts? Are you more on the like the musical theater side?
Probably
Okay,
design.
okay. So let's just talk about that first. Um, Within the communication department here, they have they have some majors that are kind of connected to that. Um, so that's something we could look at. But again, I want to repeat kind of just what I said about a minute ago. Like, if your goal is to be like actor, creative arts, there's, the jobs that are out there, there's very few of those. Um, the, very small percentage of people that do that kind of full time. Uh, so just know that. I'm not saying don't go in that direction. I just want you to be aware of what challenges are of that particular major. Uh, and I remember you said you're not into music, right? You're more into the acting. You're not into singing and things like that in the first meeting. So you're probably not interested in anything that has to do with film or music education. If you did something in the area of arts or graphic design, interior design, is there something specific you may not know much about those that you would like about that area? Sure. So what I want you to do before we meet again, I'm going to give you some resources. So the My Next Move, which is what you went to do the ONET, they actually have a whole other part of the website, and you can search out these different careers, these results. We're going to send you those results so you can search it out, and it'll give you information like salary ranges. It'll also give information on future job potential, like how many jobs will be open in the future, and it'll talk about all the different types of skills and things that you need. So I do want you to look at like graphic design, interior design, just to see maybe there's some things in there that you didn't know much about. It sounds like you don't know much about those areas, and that's fine. Most people wouldn't unless you've done research. So you can do some research on that and see if there's something maybe that piques your interest. But also go ahead and look up the creative arts and things like that. That'll tell you job potentials and potential salaries. There's also another website called we're going to send you careeronestop.org, careeronestop.org. It's very similar to the mynextmove.org, but might have some different information on there. But you can just search different careers and industries, and you can actually even look at state potential for careers by state on that one, which kind of is interesting with that. So, do you have any questions on anything? Okay. So again, just to review, right? You very artistic, very on the creative side, and then we discussed some of the medium, what difference between medium and high job zone. Obviously, your 4-year degree that falls into the high job zone. Potential careers: art director, graphic designer, interior designer, anything within film and music, theater. There were some other ones on there too. I picked some of the main ones and kind of lumped them together in the category. But look at all those, and then some of the challenges. So again, I'm going to send you this stuff an email, and make sure you go in there and do some research, and we'll set up an appointment. Uh, and you can come back and talk about your research at that point. And I'll do it and check in with you this semester, see how it's going. So again, encourage you to keep trying to get connected, check out the theater, see what they're doing for their fall play and tryouts. Are probably talk to the people over there or send them an email. I'm sure they'll get back. Thanks for coming in today.